All right, hi everybody. Welcome to the Off-Air Show. It's Felger and Joe Murray, my buddy, here on the program. Off-Air Show is brought to you by the original light beer, Miller Lite, legendary stories, and the Off-Air Show. Start with the light. Here's the 50 years of Miller time. What do we got today, Joe? Can we do an extended musings?
We can do whatever you want.
What's the matter?
No, nothing's the matter. Do you know what I noticed the difference between you and I?
Yes.
You are a critical thinker.
I am a critical thinker.
I am not. And I mean that like there's different styles, right?
Okay.
But you can look at something and just, and like really let it resonate. You have a power to do that. I admire it, and I think it's from your background as a writer.
I think it helps.
Yes, where this is the difference between you and I. I am a guy who played sports and was like, hey, I can do this. I wasn't a professional athlete or anything like that, but
Are you trying to describe our lack of connection sometimes and why we get spun around the Joe Murray cul-de-sac?
sure.
I'm from Mars, you're from Venus. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think that you read something and feel what you feel, and I'm not dismissing your feelings. I read something, and then you dismiss my feelings.
That's not what happened the other day.
No, I'm
Joe.
not saying what happened. I'm saying that it tends to happen.
That's not what happened the other day. I was reading something, and you were positing on another.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just in general. You're a critical thinker.
Yes.
I am a bulldozer. I'm the Joe Dozer. Like I get it. Without thinking, I just boom right in there, baby. And it's got nothing to do with the other day. I'm just saying that that's the difference between you and I. You should ask me questions, and I'll just because I don't I react. I don't really think, which is definitely a communication issue on my end.
Understood. JH says, Felger, why can't the Felger and Mash show itself be on YouTube? Is a rights holding issue with NBC Sports Boston, so it can only air on YouTube when you're preempted by a game, etc. Yes, that's precisely it.
Yes.
NBC Sports Boston owns the rights to Felger and Maz and Zolak and Bertrand, and that's the deal. Yes.
Correct. They sell the ads too.
And they sell the ads and blah, blah, blah. I love NBC Sports Boston, so I don't want to go anywhere. But would the world say we're better off on YouTube TV versus NBC Sports Boston? Isn't the reach the same?
I think YouTube would reach more people.
You do?
Yeah, around the world.
Around the world it would.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we have people who listen to the night because the night show is on YouTube. We get people in Curacao and like other places like that who, love.
Okay,
we talk a little soccer. But
what's the point? What's the point of having someone in Curacao?
Well, there is no point
because you can't advertise to them.
YouTube can monetize, they can monetize.
I see, just the eyeballs.
Yes, by zip code or area code. Or
I see.
But I believe NBC Sports Boston's on satellite or DirecTV.
They are definitely on package. Like if you get YouTube TV,
mm-hmm.
and you are a New England resident, there's some things there you have to like sign up from here and have your primary residence here. But if you do, you can watch it anywhere in the country.
Correct.
So anyway, we're getting too far afield. I'm happy. I hope we stay on NBC Sports Boston for a while. We've been there since 2011. I think it's been a success. It's a long, we've been on the air at NBC Sports Boston for 14 years. Not many TV shows last 14 years.
Nope.
So I think that's a success.
It's The Simpsons, right?
And then us.
Best.
Yeah, and then that's us. Joe, what is your favorite cheesesteak inside of 128? Asked one of our.
It's Carl's in Waltham, but I'm not the biggest cheesesteak guy. But I did yesterday.
Why are you not a big cheesesteak guy?
It's not like my go-to. I think I prefer a chicken parm over cheesesteak. But
do you go roast beef or?
So the roast beef thing, just so you know, I'm from Boston, so we didn't have roast beef shops. I now live on the North Shore.
Boston didn't have roast beef shops?
Not where I was from. Rossi, Hyde Park.
Hyde Park or Rossi had no roast beef.
No, I never even knew it existed.
No.
Yeah, I swear. And then once I crossed the Tobin Bridge, the real story is I worked for a station 104.9. They were in Beverly, and I had a cubicle because I did sales. And outside the cubicle was this place called Nick's outside, and I was always wondering why there was a line there. And one day, an advertiser, car dealer, came in and goes, "Hey, why don't you come with me? Let's get a beef." And it did change my life.
It changed your life.
It was different. Yeah, it was life changing. Where can you go to get a sandwich with barbecue sauce and mayo and cheese that's different than anywhere else. It's only done on the North Shore. It's not done anywhere else.
In the country?
Yeah, because Kelly's doesn't do that. They do a different type of, well, I don't know about the country, but locally here, Kelly's has its own roast beef, but it's not a three-way roast beef. I know. And somehow I am the roast beef guy now all of a sudden. There's a group called North Shore Beefs run by a guy who loves you. His name's Andy Ferg.
Attaboy, Andy.
And he is the beef king.
Beef king.
He's the real beef king.
Kyle, I'm getting some complaints on the volume here.
I have the comments pulled up.
Gotcha. Could be me too.
Okay.
How you doing? Good now?
Okay. You got any musings for me?
I do. I got a couple
Come on,
of
let's
things
go.
for you.
Let's go.
Number one, Coldplay played last night. Is that a concert you've ever attended or would attend?
I would attend. It would have to be just right. Like, I'm not going to make a big effort. I'm not going to pay a lot of money or make a big effort. I respect the talent. And I like a good stadium rock and roll show. And I still think they're rock. I go over this every week with Big Jim Murray. Their set list is the exact same every night, so I know what they're going to play, when they're going to play that. I hate that. I hate shows that have no spontaneity or improvisation or whatever. If they're just playing the same thing every night in the same order, I think that's less of a rock concert. That's a Broadway show. That's like a production. It's like, so most do it that way. I get it, but it would just bother me about it. I know exactly when they're going to play Fix You at what time and do the exact same thing in the exact same way, like that. But that being said, I would definitely do it.
Yeah, I think
You?
yes, because I think major acts are a spectacle.
Yeah.
And I think it is a show, and they'll do it right. Like, I would love to see Lady Gaga. I don't know her whole, catalog.
I saw her once in Miami at a little, small venue-ish, small-ish venue. It was terrific. She lip-synced even in that, which bothered me.
Oh.
There was lip-syncing.
Ooh.
But I'm into live music. So, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Creed once, and I know people get on, oh, Creed. They were amazing because they are a spectacle. Just speaking of that, this was my other follow-up here. You know about a lot of the songs before a show. When you go to a restaurant or you're going to a restaurant, do you look at the menu first or just show up in order?
I just show up in order. I'm almost never. I'm not a picky food guy. Give me food, eat food, get on with my day.
Okay, this is interesting.
I don't live to eat. I eat to live. And I don't wait in line for fucking food. I don't knock myself out for a reservation at a certain place. What a pain in my ass. I got to call early, get in line, try and get a tip. Fuck off. It's just food. I don't need it. I don't need to have the latest chicken sandwich. I don't need to eat at that restaurant. I'm not fucking waiting in line. I'm not like calling in favors. I need a table. Fuck off. It's just food. And in no way am I looking at the menu ahead of time. Please.
Wow, that's interesting. Whenever I say to someone, hey, we're going here, they look at the No, that's another thing that I'm out on.
Because if they see what they don't like, they're going to say, no, let's not go there.
Oh, that's happened.
Oh, Jesus. Just eat your food and get on with your day.
So this brings up another thing, and maybe I've mentioned it to you before, but when someone says, hey, Joe, do you want to come out with us tonight? We're going here. If someone drops a who's going, I'm out. I am out.
So I was trying to read something. Just back up again. If you say we're going to dinner,
let's say I'm like,
some
hey,
folks,
hey,
and they say who's going.
Yeah, like, hey, Mike, we're gonna go to Jake and Joe's tonight.
Yep.
Who's going? I'm out. Like I invited you.
Meaning I'm out.
I'm out on you.
I'm
for
out
saying
on you.
that.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
I invited you.
I agree.
It doesn't matter. Who's
I
there.
agree.
Thank you.
I agree. You get that. That's why you never. There's two things. You don't act like when someone invites me to golf. Sometimes I might say, "What's the group?" Like, just curious, what's our group? I don't say no. I say, what's our group, just to know who I'm playing with. But it's never like, I don't know who's playing. You know what I mean? There's a difference. But I can ask after I give the answer. I'll ask. But then there's a way to ask it before you give the answer. Like, I'm not sure who's playing. Like, that's true. You're inviting me to golf. I'm going to fucking go. And I just, whatever. I'm fine. Whoever's there is who's ever there. Another thing is, if someone offers you tickets to a game, I have some Bruins tickets. You want to go?
Where we sitting?
Where we sit? Fuck off. Do you want the tickets or not?
I'm a snob. Like, where are we sitting? And this brings up a thing that happened to me recently. I did mornings. I don't know what day it is, Mike. I'm doing mornings, nights, weekends.
This is a Wednesday.
Okay, today's Wednesday. A couple of weeks ago was the 75th Red Sox anniversary.
Yep.
I crapped all over them because they were celebrating it, and they lost. They're losers. They are. They're losers. It's a great memory, but here, like, people are still celebrating memories. Well, I crapped all over the 75 team, and then my buddy goes, "Hey, do you want to go to the Red Sox game tonight?" And I said, "All right." He goes, "I just want to let you know it's in the Legends box." And I went, "Oh, who do I run into at the Legends box?" Carlton Fisk. Sat with him the whole entire night, and I go, "Hey, man, we've been eating lobster rolls and steak. I should probably let you know that I called you guys a bunch of fucking losers."
Did you say that to
and
him?
he looked at me, and he was like, "I appreciate you telling me that. We did lose." So he, like, owned it. That, yeah, it was a great memory. I had one of the biggest moments of my life. But, yes, we did lose. And I now look at it as the celebrating losers here in this town. That's Loserville. We should only celebrate the championships, not the memories.
Sully Bot, and I totally agree. I mean, you can have some remembrance and recognition of them. I just think the celebration of them is so over the top. The 67 team is the absolute worst. With a nickname and songs and like a whole cottage industry built around a team that finished in second. I've damn near never seen anything like it. 75 doesn't get quite the same treatment, or 78, but there's still like a lot of, it's like, and it's only because you've won. If you hadn't won, you celebrate second place. But now that you have 4 first place finishes, why would you ever go to second place?
And Buckner was a great player, but people only remember the one incident in a tie game, by the way.
Thoughts on the 98.5 towel debate? Do you bring a towel to a pool party or expect to get one? So this was, I think, a this or that or something with Beetle and McBone the other day about.
So if you're out of town, I think you just have to settle for what they give you. But if you go to like a resort and know about it, you should bring your own towels.
If you're in town and you know about it, you should bring your own towels.
Yeah, like Nantucket, you bring your own towels, or is there like a resort or something that?
No, I think I can't. I don't know how many pool parties I go to where I'm actually swimming in the pool. Nantucket, we go to the ocean, jump in the water. Go to a pool party to my kids, or my kids go to a pool party. They bring a towel. I've never thought about it. What can I tell you? I don't think there's no hard and fast rule.
I went to the Hyde Park YMCA my whole life. I brought a bathing suit and a towel every single time.
Okay, the Y is different than your friend's house.
But the Y provides towels.
Do you bring a towel to a friend's pool party? Here we go, Joe. Do you bring your towel to your friend's pool party?
I probably would be proactive, yes. Doesn't mean I do it. I think I'd be proactive.
I think if you're throwing a pool party, you should provide towels. And I think if you're attending a pool party and are thoughtful, you bring a towel. Mm-hmm. Both sides provide. You know what I mean?
This brings up another question.
Yep.
If you were invited to a house party, do you show up with something?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Sarah does.
Okay. Good.
Every time.
Thank you.
Every time. Bottle of wine. Mm-hmm. Or specifically, they say, why didn't someone make a salad? Someone make a blah, blah, blah. And Sarah does that. Yes. Okay. Do you?
Oh, yeah. I always try to bring something I like. Like if I love Kowloon, I'll bring something I like, or Dom's steak tips, or something to that degree that is about me, or that I like. Actually, I bring what I like to a party.
Damn straight. Got any more?
Yes. 2 more. One more actually I have. I heard this today on the way in, but any athlete from another team to Boston. So any athlete on any other team on anywhere else of any of the major 4 teams, what athlete do you think could make the biggest impact on Boston sports?
I'll go with one that everyone's talking about right now is Terry McLaurin. I love that guy. I think he's badass.
Any athlete though?
Baller, pro. Like Patrick Mahomes would be like an obvious one. Or Connor McDavid.
Jokic to the Celtics.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, can I give you one that might potentially at least a 1 in 1,000 chance of happening? I mean, McDavid to the Bruins. He's a free agent after next year. Save all your money and get Connor McDavid out of Edmonton and come to the Bruins.
I I got to take an L on a take. Last year, I said, "Oh, yeah, this is great, Mike. They'll have us all the salary cap in 2025 that offseason to sign guys."
Who will?
The Bruins.
Yep.
This was last year.
Yep.
Hey, what they do this year? They had all that salary cap space and did nothing. So I'm going to take the L on that one because I was like, "Oh, wait, Mike. They're going to have the money to go out and get this guy and that guy." Nobody wants to play here. Nobody. So I'll take the L on that one.
Felger, Taking Shots at Sports podcast, asking me any future bets. Do I have any future bets? No.
Yeah, I'm on the under Patriots. I have the Chiefs.
Oh, you're under Patriots?
Yeah, under 8.5. It was 7.5. I got it under 8.5.
You got it under 8.5.
It got bumped up.
What was the number? What's the odds?
I got 8.5 minus 120.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going Chiefs not to make the playoffs.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. It has nothing to do with Mahomes being fat or anything like that.
What is it?
It's Denver taking a step. Chargers can take a huge step with Harbaugh this year. Good coaches in their second year take a huge step. I think those two teams make the playoffs, and I think the Raiders will be better too with Pete Carroll and Geno. And I think they beat the Pats on the road week 1. Pats are 3.5-point favorites week 1.
I'm over the Patriots. If I were to make a future bet, I'm over the Patriots. They're favored in 11 of those games, right? They're look-aheads. They're got it.
Yeah.
What?
That's not good.
And you think that? Oh, why do you think that's
I would
not good?
fade all of those numbers.
Why?
Like last year, they were favored in 1 game, I think, last year. And they won 3 games or 4 games, whatever it was. I just think there's too much hype on the Pats. Will they be improved? Absolutely, but my biggest take is the Chiefs not making the playoffs, and I'll find out what the odds are, but I don't think they're going to make it. And teams that lose the Super Bowl do struggle, despite the Chiefs losing and coming back and winning again.
Instead of being to like every other Super Bowl in the last 7 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they when they lose, they're the only team that's lost and been able to go back.
Yeah.
Most other teams fail after losing.
All right. William writes in, Felger and Murray, are you a fan of Cisco, specifically on Nantucket, but also Boston? You know the Cisco?
Yeah, the brewery. They got a great seltzer.
In the Seaport?
They got a great seltzer.
Okay, how do you feel about do you ever go to the spot in the Seaport or Nantucket?
Just Seaport. Never been in. I've never been to Nantucket.
Really?
I love Cape Cod. I'm a mid-Cape guy. Dennisport's my spot.
Yep.
Love Skipper's Chowder House in Yarmouth. Oh, shout out to them.
What do you get there?
They have great chowder, but I love a good baked scallop or a lazy lobster. You know, like a lobster.
What's a lazy lobster?
So it's a lobster in a pan with butter and some sort of. I use Ritz crackers because it's real with the butter.
Sure,
but it's any kind of breadcrumb. It's like a lazy man's lobster.
Oh, it's like a Scott. What am I trying to say?
They do it with scallops too, like a baked
but cod,
casserole.
like a baked cod with the Ritz crackers,
and
bread.
butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a casserole, I guess.
So it's the same thing. They call that lazy lobster.
Lazy
but it's the same preparation.
And I don't have to break it.
I love it. I love it. With some rice, give that to me.
Yep, and I love chowder.
And you're saying your place in?
Oh, it's called Skipper's Chowder House.
Yep.
Outstanding. It's in Yarmouth. It's on the Dennis line there.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
Alex has thoughts on Fred Toucher saying Nantucket is douchey. There's a lot of douchey people on Nantucket for sure.
I just have never gone. I've just never been affordable to me because I'm a mid-Cape guy, but the whole process of potentially a puddle jump or a boat ride, it seems like a process.
It is. It is a process. That's part of it's a little bit of an adventure. Makes it, I think, better. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of douchey folks on Nantucket, but there's also a lot of real normal people there too.
Have you ever been to Gloucester?
I don't hang out with douchebags. There's a lot of people who live there and work there who are, good, hardworking people. Yeah. The local community there is strong, and hopefully it remains so. It's threatened because it's so expensive to live there. Mm-hmm. So a big problem on the island is that local community that just the cost of living there is stupid and housing there is stupid. And so I think it's one of the more important parts of the island. So there's some douchey, but there's a lot of good people there.
Pudley's, I heard, is a great place. I know you guys are doing an event there, right?
Case in point.
Have you ever been to Gloucester real quick? Gloucester beaches.
Sure.
Oh, I love Gloucester.
I heard Fred say this about the Nantucket beaches aren't anything special. I just think that's flat out wrong. The number one thing about Nantucket is the beaches.
Are there sharks? Can you swim?
Definitely sharks.
But can you?
Gets
swim?
a little sharky. There's some places that are less sharky than others. But just do yourself a favor. Just look at a map sometime. Mm-hmm. And look at where Nantucket, look at the south shore of Nantucket. Look at the south end of Nantucket and those south-facing beaches. and then tell me what the next piece of land is. And if you look at it, it's the Dominican Republic or Cuba. So there's this massive open ocean with the southern swell. The jet stream obviously comes up from the south. So though that's a big open body of water where you get swell, you get waves. It's big, open, clean ocean water. It's not like some bay or some channel or the Nantucket Sound, which gets, clammy and seaweedy and whatnot. Soft sand, big sand beaches, shallow sand when you're just off the beach. They're the best beaches on the East Coast. It's
okay.
If it weren't for the beaches, I don't know. I think I'd be there. I mean, I'm not there just to hang out with a bunch of douchebags.
Yeah.
No, the beaches are different.
Is it really, like, you've traveled a lot? Is it the best beaches you've ever been to?
So like in Gloucester, the water and the water's warmer on Nantucket.
Oh, absolutely.
The water temperature anywhere, I'm sorry, north of Cape Cod is fucking freezing.
Freezing.
I think the Cape sort of blocks out the Gulf Stream water. The Gulf Stream water, so the Cape's here, Nantucket's here. You get all that water come from the Gulf Stream. I think that's why Gloucester, Maine, and all the New Hampshire beaches are cold as fuck because the Gulf Stream doesn't reach it.
Yep, absolutely cold. I do like Gloucester
and
beaches.
Are there waves up there? Not really.
You got to go like Salisbury, and
yeah.
There's also crazy riptide up there. As well, but Hawaii is the best beaches I've ever been to.
And where is it?
Well, it's on the.
It's in the middle of the fucking Pacific Open. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you're an island in the middle of the ocean, and those tend to produce superior beaches.
Mm-hmm.
And so Nantucket's that in a
Miami though
mini form.
Way too hot.
Say it again.
If you go to Miami beaches, it's like boiling water.
Well, nowadays it is. Now it is. In the winter, it's not that bad. But we should get you over to Nantucket, Joe.
I'm down. I'll take a trip.
The food there they got some fine dining. Do you like fine dining?
Absolutely.
Because they have some fine dining there. But again, getting a table and all of that, you can go fuck yourself. I don't mean you to go fuck yourself.
I'll go fuck myself.
I'm not like, so all the fine dining, I don't partake in because I'm not going to sit there and wait in line for a table or call ahead for a table or whatever.
But do they ever say, "Oh, Mr. Felger, how are you? Come on, follow me," like Goodfellas?
Yeah, we know some operators there where we have a few wins.
That's the only advantage I've ever had in the radio business.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, Joe, let me get you a table real quick," while people are waiting. I'm like, "Oh, man."
Well, it's also not, it's radio. I don't know if it's a radio thing or that, we've spent a lot of time there the last 15 years and you just get to know people. So there's that. Felger and Joe, what is your summertime drink of choice?
I love Surfside.
Surfside iced tea and vodka.
I love Surfside. I love the guy. I'm not saying that because they're an advertiser.
Yeah, they are.
So they're not a seltzer. There's plenty of other seltzers that are out there. They're not a seltzer, so that's why I like them the most. It's a little different, but it's an easy drink. I can drink 50 of them and barely get a buzz.
So I'm trying to lay off the hard stuff. I'm trying to just drink wine. So I do drink rosé.
Ooh.
I do
rose. I like them.
I drink rosé wine, or
I'll
drink red at night. If I do drink, I will drink either just tequila on the rocks or tequila with a splash of soda.
How many bottles do you go through in a weekend?
Of wine?
Well, yeah.
Like just me, or does we include Sarah in this?
How many bottles does the Felger family go through in a weekend?
She enjoys the occasional glass of wine. Let's just say that.
I could pound a bottle.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
again,
of course you can.
I'm a giant watermelon.
It's
so
4 glasses. What does that mean? You just soak up
all right,
water?
Mike. In my heyday, I used to be able to drink a 30-pack of beer, essentially in a night. I'm talking drinking at 6 to 2 in the morning. I could probably pound 30 cans. Because Mike, I'm not lying to you. I have a big intake. I have a big intake is all I can tell you. Like alcohol, I can drink. I'm not Andre the Giant.
I understand, but
and
you're up there.
It takes me a few to feel it.
Yeah.
You know? Like I don't think I've ever blacked out drinking.
You just can't. It just takes
the
volume.
I am the 3-point version of the Celtics when it comes to alcohol. Yes, but I don't drink as much anymore because I work too much. I can't do it. I can't settle.
That a boy. Dave asked me my favorite Nantucket beach. We go to Ladies all the time.
Oh,
but any of those South Shore beaches will get it done. Let's see. Oh, do you have any other ones for me? One person do this?
That is really all I have. It's been a kind of a lull of a week because of the All-Star break, I'd say.
Definitely is.
But I'm ready for the Red Sox season.
You got to grind this out, and I would love to see the Red Sox really go on a run and really, I don't say light up the city, but you get some momentum in the city behind the Red Sox. Like those are great. I miss it when it mattered like that, and it was the daily drumbeat of the city, and I'll take it, man.
Dude, I've done so much non-local sports between the Bananas and Messi and Caitlin Clark. Like last night, we did a live I actually worked the game. Like we had like a real halftime. I had to dance for 7 minutes about WNBA last night at halftime. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at now, Mike. Like guys like me, I can't just do your show. I have to branch into UFC and all this other stuff because this how I get paid now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Or you just go back in time. I'll do old Patriot stuff. And with Belichick, they gave us the entree to do that today.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Those comments.
Oh,
you've got to be kidding me.
Their schedule came out. I'm going to bet the over on UNC. I think they're going to be good. Now, I am curious what kind of offense they're going to run. Like, imagine if Bill just pulls out like the Power I or some sort of option like Navy. In on that. I'd watch. It'd be boring as hell to watch, but it'd be a grind, and I'd love it, and no team would be able to stop it.
What happened to the tool bag of the day? The tool bag of the day, the sponsorship moved on, ended its program, so I think we're waiting for the sponsor to return. That's it.
A lot of inventory available during the summer, so if you're ready to ramp up for the football season, we are open for business.
Sponsorships are available. Call our sales department. Call Moscatel here. Or who are just call our sales department. Okay, one last one. You got nothing else, Joe?
Dude, I again, it's Wednesday. I did Monday with you, Tuesday last night, Wednesday with you. Tomorrow night, I'm doing night, and then Friday in for you, who's out, I believe.
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
And then Sunday, and then middays next week, and then mornings. I don't love it, but I'm a team player.
You don't like bouncing around like that?
You know what it is? I hate to say it, but I'm a team player, and I'll work with anybody, and I've worked with everybody now for 14 years at this station, so I've done that. But consistency, though, it's I don't know, like my sleep pattern is whack.
So that's the issue. It's not. I would guess doing the different shows with different people is a good variety. Keeps
Absolutely.
you fresh.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Matt McCarthy, I'll give him a shout out. He works with everybody at the station. Somehow we can just be a chameleon and work with everybody. But yeah, the different time of day. I'm cooked right now. Like this segment, what do you leave your house at? I left my house at 12:15 today. I'm going to get home at 7-ish.
So I'm lucky my route here is pretty clean. I leave between 1:15 and 1:25, and I make it really in plenty of time. So
I've seen you like get here. I've seen you.
I used to cut it really close. When I lived in Wellesley, and I had a route that went through Weston Wellesley. Fancy. But when I went through Weston Wellesley, I had a route where I only hit one traffic light. And that was inside of 128 here, like when you get into Waltham. Mm-hmm. So I could time it. So I walk in here at 11:59 because I would just know there'd be, I don't go on the highway. And unless there's like a construction truck blocking the road or something, it was 14 minutes door to door every day. So I would leave at 11. I would leave at 1:43 or something like that.
That's
now that I'm in the city and I come out, I think there's more potential for traffic accidents, whatever. So I do leave earlier, but it's still easy. I leave at 1:15. Where are you coming from at 12:15?
Peabody, Mass.
At 12:15?
95 the entire
traffic.
So I leave to do the nights. I leave by 5, and then I'll get here about 6:15. Then I kick around.
That's too high. That's too long.
I have to though. I got to be proactive. Hey, you walked in today with a salad.
I did. I even had time to stop somewhere. Yeah.
So I was just going to ask, do you call or do you wait for that?
I call.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious the method.
What's your process? I don't order ahead on a fucking app. I call Elmer at Steve's Pizza down the street, and I order my freaking salad.
Steve's, I know that guy. He gave us a pizza one night because must have been because of you. I went in one night because we were working nights, and I was like, I'll get. I walked in. The guy. It was the end of the night. The guy goes, "Here, take this." Somebody else comes here from the station as well. It had to be you.
Boom. That's my guy.
I met that guy.
Elmer.
Yeah.
There, he just gave him some free pub.
Wow.
But there's no payola there.
Absolutely
I
not.
pay for my chicken Bob Caesar salad.
And the only reason why I got the pizza was because he was closing and he didn't want it to go to waste.
Anyway, we're done.
I'm done, bro.
Joe,
I'm cooked, baby.
Go home and take a nap. Go home and go to bed. Thanks for doing it. Appreciate it, Joe.
I will be in for you on Friday, buddy.
Okay, babe. See you next Wednesday here on the Off Air Show. Thanks to Kyle with the good hair. Bye-bye.